there. A better future. What can you see on the screen?
A road.
A road.
A road, yes. What does the title say?
Straight.
Better future.
A better future. What do you see? A man
field.
looking up the sky. Yes, a man on the field looking up the sky. What do you think he's thinking of?
About the changing around the world.
About the changes around the world? Nice answer. What about this guy? Does it look good?
Yes.
Like a superhero.
Yes.
How about the planet's future?
Hmm.
How does the planet's future look to you?
Damaged.
The future looks damaged?
Change to a green
People
planet.
will live in, we will have the opportunity to live in other planets.
Wow.
Can be.
That would be amazing.
But
I,
why
for
not
one,
take
I'm
care
a fan of,
of the planet?
what? Can you repeat, Diana, please?
Why not take care our planet that we are living
Yes,
on,
take care of this planet. That would be a good thing.
and do
What
not
do you-
damage another one?
Yeah. What do you think of this picture? What do you see?
It's people
People looking
unemployed.
for a job.
Looking for a job.
What do you think this is?
Both are looking for
A lifestyle.
but
They
but
are
different
looking
kinds.
new opportunities.
Not sure.
Unemployment. Unemployment. These people don't have jobs. Is this a problem?
Yes.
Yes. What about this?
All houses.
Poverty or yes?
Poverty.
Extreme poverty.
Poverty.
Pollution.
Pollution. Garbage.
Contamination.
Damage.
So we have pollution. Are they all the same type of pollution?
No.
No.
Air pollution,
We have
Water and land.
water,
land.
water, air, and land pollution. Yes. Now, what do you see?
Homeless.
Hunger.
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 Hunger and starvation.
Starvation. No, porque de
That is so sad.
vocabulary.
I know. What
Yes.
are some of the biggest problems that the world faces today? In your
Pollution in
opinion?
general. I think pollution.
Pollution. Okay. Thank you.
Poverty.
Pollution. Poverty.
The economy.
Okay. The economy. Good. What else?
Unemployment.
Unemployment. Okay.
Lack of green spaces.
Yes. The reduction of the green areas. Yes. Any
Soil,
other?
soil erosion. Soil erosion.
Can you repeat that, Alicia, please?
No, it wasn't me.
Oh, it wasn't you?
It's somebody
Adi?
else.
Yeah, soil erosion.
Erosion, yes. Soil erosion, this right here. So we ask people, what's the biggest challenge facing the world today? Here are some of their views and hopes for the future. What are your views, guys? What are your views? What's the biggest challenge facing the world today? And what do you hope for the future?
I
You.
think the biggest one is education.
Education. And what's the hope? What do you hope about it?
Um, good question.
Yeah, it's a good question. So maybe you hope that the education gets better, gets higher, gets covered. I don't know. What do you think?
Mhm. That
That
gets
we can have better teachers.
Oh, yes, yes. Better English teachers, right?
Yes.
better teachers.
I
Well,
am
not,
thinking.
not only better teachers, better students.
Um, and also the parents.
And better parents.
Education.
Parents
So they,
are the most
they
important.
need to be first educated in their homes.
Yes.
But it's a change. And I think all of us think about that because the parents were well educated, so they have now kids, and they are not going to have a good education at home because the parents didn't
Had
have
it.
that had it.
So
But
that's a
now
phenomenon.
they are young parents, and that's why, because they are like, oh,
They
okay,
give
it
too
doesn't
much
matter, it doesn't
liberty.
matter, and I don't pay attention to my kids, and that's happening with the younger
Parents.
parents. Yeah,
And that's because most of the young parents or most of the parents now, I think they work both, the mom and dad. And other people are taking care of their sons,
the
their
grandparents
children,
are
yes,
taking care of them
or
now.
other people,
Or
exactly.
other people.
Yeah, so that's a good topic right there. That alone.
Maybe
So
because we are more worried about things and money.
maybe.
But
But-
it's very challenging because I had the opportunity, or I've been working for 17 years in the school that that I am. And when I arrived, many of the English teachers don't have the level even for intermediate. And
Mhm.
I was surprised. Now I think most of them are improving their levels, but also they don't have the tools to teach or the ability or the preparation to teach. And in different levels happen I think that they are not well prepared to give education or to guide the students. And that's very
Challenging,
challenging and worrying.
worrying,
Worrying.
worrying, yes. Well, it happens. Ow, what happened? Is that a storm?
Yeah. Raining.
Is that you, David? Is everything okay? That's a little better. All right, guys. Let's talk about these people. Let's talk about their answers. What we're going to do is listen to what they said and let's check what problems do they talk about. Okay? You ready?
We asked people, what's the biggest challenge facing the world today? Here are some of their views and hopes for the future. Aya from Hiroshima.
Well, I wish we could eradicate poverty. The gap between the rich and the poor keeps getting bigger. There's something like 2 billion people who live below the poverty line. I just wish we distributed wealth more fairly.
Luis from San Salvador.
I guess I'd choose protecting the environment. And pollution is, I think, the biggest problem. I just wish everywhere hadn't gotten so polluted. Environmental protection is critical if we're going to survive. I also wish we invested more in green projects. I hope that makes sense.
Pin from Chiang Mai.
The biggest challenge, the eradication of hunger. I really wish someone would find a solution. You see all these poor, starving people. 16,000 kids die every day from starvation. No one should be hungry in this day and age. The problem is mostly one of food distribution. There are enough wealthy countries to solve it. I just wish I knew what to do about it.
Tom from San Diego.
There are so many unemployed people, especially with the economy the way it is right now. I wish the government would do something to reduce unemployment and create new jobs. I hope they put more investment in job creation.
Guys, I need to step out for a second, but can you please discuss these questions? The first question is, what problems do they talk about? And then, what's the biggest challenge? And last, what solutions do they suggest? All right, so please talk about your answers with your classmates. I will be right back.
Yes, teacher.
I heard about Aya. She was talking about poverty.
Eradicate the poverty.
The poverty.
Luis about protect environment.
Yes.
So it's about pollution.
Pollution
Yeah,
and
pollution.
The pollution,
So
yes.
To invest in green
investigating about
projects.
green projects.
Pin was
Pin
talking
was talking about
hunger.
hunger.
Eradication of hunger.
Eradicate
The solution is the food,
food distribution.
food distribution.
food distribution. Term unemployed.
Employment people. And
The government
it
reduced
creates
and
new
creative
jobs.
Create new jobs.
Suggestion is
jobs.
create new jobs.
Yes.
What was the second question?
I didn't
The
write it.
biggest challenge.
What is the biggest challenge?
So it's what is the problem, the challenge, and the suggestion.
Solutions.
Mhm.
What's the biggest problem for you?
All of them.
Yes.
And question number 2 was, what was the biggest challenge, right? So,
Yes.
So I think all of them are a challenge, like to be eradicated.
Sorry, he wants to say hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Poverty and hunger are like together.
Yes.
Oh, yes. But I think all of them are like a challenge.
We asked people, what's the biggest challenge facing the world today? Here are some of their views and hopes for the future. Aya from Hiroshima.
Well, I wish we could eradicate poverty. The gap between the rich and the poor keeps getting bigger. There's something like 2 billion people who live below the poverty line. I just wish we distributed wealth more fairly.
Luis from San Salvador.
I guess I'd choose protecting the environment. And pollution is, I think, the biggest problem. I just wish everywhere hadn't gotten so polluted. Environmental protection is critical if we're going to survive. I also wish we invested more in green projects. I hope that makes sense.
Pin from Chiang Mai.
The biggest challenge, the eradication of hunger. I really wish someone would find a solution. You see all these poor, starving people. 16,000 kids die every day from starvation. No one should be hungry in this day and age. The problem is mostly one of food distribution. There are enough wealthy countries to solve it. I just wish I knew what to do about it.
Tom from San Diego.
There are so many unemployed people, especially with the economy the way it is right now. I wish the government would do something to reduce unemployment and create new jobs. I hope they put more investment in job creation.
Hi guys, I'm back.
Hi.
All right, so in your opinion, what problems do they talk about?
Poverty.
They talk about poverty, environment,
Pollution,
hunger,
hunger,
and unemployment.
Employee people.
What's the biggest challenge?
I think all of them are important.
eradicate.
All of them because
We
they
asked
are
people,
together.
What solutions do they suggest?
Protecting the environment, creating of new jobs,
Distribute the food.
Invest in
more
green
equally.
projects.
create green projects.
All right, now let's take a look at their stories. I suggest that you read and listen at the same time.
Okay.
we asked people, what's the biggest challenge facing the world today? Here are some of their views and hopes for the future. Aya from Hiroshima.
Well, I wish we could eradicate poverty. The gap between the rich and the poor keeps getting bigger. There's something like 2 billion people who live below the poverty line. I just wish we distributed wealth more fairly.
Luis from San Salvador.
I guess I'd choose protecting the environment. And pollution is, I think, the biggest problem. I just wish everywhere hadn't gotten so polluted. Environmental protection is critical if we're going to survive. I also wish we invested more in green projects. I hope that makes sense.
Pin from Chiang Mai.
The biggest challenge, the eradication of hunger. I really wish someone would find a solution. You see all these poor, starving people. 16,000 kids die every day from starvation. No one should be hungry in this day and age. The problem is mostly one of food distribution. There are enough wealthy countries to solve it. I just wish I knew what to do about it.
Tom from San Diego.
There are so many unemployed people, especially with the economy the way it is right now. I wish the government would do something to reduce unemployment and create new jobs. I hope they put more investment in job creation.
Okay. I think, David, you're having issues with your microphone. Is your microphone okay, mister?
Yes, so it is raining hard.
Ah, that's what's happening. All right. So there is the audio. Now the questions are, what problems do they talk about?
They
They
talk
talk about
poverty,
Hunger.
pollution, hunger, and unemployment.
So it is
Environment, pollution,
hunger,
and unemployment.
unemployment. Very good. Now the next question is, what's the biggest challenge?
To eradicate poverty.
Eradication.
How?
Environmental protection.
Protecting the environment.
Eradication of hunger.
And create new jobs.
Okay, good. And what solutions do they suggest?
Invest in green projects.
Invest in green projects.
Aya says that
Luis.
she wishes that we can distribute wealth more fairly.
A better,
And Luis says
distribution.
that he wishes we could invest more in green projects.
Luis said that? Ah, yes, invest
More in green projects.
Is that the only solution?
Protecting the environment.
Protecting the environment. Okay, what else? What about this?
Yes, the eradication of hunger.
Food distribution.
Food distribution.
Okay, food distribution.
Yes.
What else?
Invest in job creation.
Investment in job creation. There you go. Is there something else?
Reduce
The
employment.
government will do something to reduce.
All right, where is that one?
The last one.
And the last one?
With Tom?
Reduce unemployment. Yeah, reduce unemployment. There you go. Very good. Reduce unemployment. Very perfect. Who do you agree with?
Everybody.
Everybody.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, nice. Now let's think about pollution. What is pollution? How can you define pollution? Any ideas?
It's a situation in which something is harmed with trash.
Yes. Another definition is the introduction of a harmful substance into the environment. What about gap? What is gap?
Space.
Yes, actually, it's the divergence of difference. Yes, the space that marks the difference from one to another. Fairly.
Fairly something.
What? Something what? This is another definition, impartially. Invest.
To put money. Okay, yes.
And wealth. What is wealth?
Rich.
Rich actually is abundance.
Rich or could be power.
No, it's only
No?
abundance.
Okay.
Yes. So who do you agree with? You said everybody. Why? What? Yeah, I think you already mentioned that. So once again, we are back to the pictures. These awful pictures. In your opinion, what's the biggest challenge facing the world today?
For me, it's the unemployment.
That's it?
No. It can be the pollution because people know what because nowadays people don't have the education to separate, for example, to separate the different kind of garbage, and we are increasing the pollution.
Yes, okay. Any other answers?
Well, I think all of them are so important.
Yeah. So let's circle the correct form of the words to complete the sentences. We're going to check number one. For the moment, only one. So we have unemployed or unemployment is not a big problem. There's plenty of investment in jobs. These are nouns. This is an adjective, and this is a noun. This is a verb, and this is a noun. What is the correct problem? I mean, the correct word for the sentence?
Employment.
The first one is the
Employment.
Employment.
second one, unemployment.
And the number two?
Investment.
Investment.
Investment. Also the
That's all. So let's work on the other ones. Number two. There is no solution to the problem of
Poverty.
Poverty.
it's
Eradication.
Eradication is impossible.
number three.
There is definitely a problem with the distribution of wealthy.
wealth. No, it's
Wealth.
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 Mhm.
Well,
Okay.
number four.
Many people
Are
are
starving.
starving.
But
Hunger
Hunger isn't the big
isn't the
issue.
biggest
isn't the
issue.
biggest issue. Mhm.
Number five.
A priority will be environment
Protection.
protection.
Pollution.
Pollution.
There should be
Six.
no job.
There should
Creation.
be more
Creation.
and pro.
All right. Now this was easy, wasn't it?
Mhm.
This was really easy. Perfect. Do you agree with any of these sentences?
Well, the first one isn't true here in Mexico.
I'm gonna cross out the incorrect one, so it's a little better. All right, so number one it's not true here in Mexico?
No, I don't think there's enough for.
So you think, in your opinion, that the opposite would be true, right? Unemployment is a big problem
It's a big problem.
because there isn't plenty of investment in jobs.
Yes.
Thank you. Anybody else?
I think that other countries are worse than Mexico because we don't earn a lot of money. Well, obviously I will earn the same salary as in USA, but we have the opportunity to increase, I think. If you are studying, if you are, I don't know, how can I say, putting your own business or something like that.
Opening your own business?
I think. But I think that other countries, like in Asia or something like that, they are worse. Like
And what sentence is that, Diana?
in the first one.
Ah, there you go. So you agree with the sentence? You agree with number one?
Well, yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Guys, can you continue? What do you agree and don't agree with?
I think number two. I think there is a solution to the problem of poverty if the government do something or concentrate on the people who really needs the help, because many times the government help other people and those people don't really need the help.
Okay, good. Anybody else? Any other sentence?
I disagree with number 4. I know people are starving, but hunger is not the biggest issue. I think it's a big problem because the track says that 16,000 people die every day. So that's a lot.
It's a big problem.
Yeah.
So you don't agree with any of the sentences? You don't agree with any of them?
The last one?
Last one, yeah. So only the last one. That's the only one you agree with?
I agree with that one.
In my case, I don't agree with number 6 because I think there are jobs for young people. For example, in Mexico, there are many jobs for young people, but what happened with old people? Maybe when you are looking for a job, but in this case, if you are 40 years old or maybe 37, it's a little difficult to find a job. So in my case, there should be more job creation programs for all
Other people?
elder people.
Very good, thank you. Another, what about number
3?
Number 3. Yeah, number 3. What about number 5?
I agree with that. I mean, I don't think it's the most important, but it's one of the important one in the country.
Okay.
Because pollution is everywhere.
Yes, it is. Okay, now we're not going to do this, but we're going to do this one. Talking about wishes, hopes, and regrets. Are the sentences below true or false? Write T or F. Underline the sentences in the interviews that tell you. Then read the grammar chart. Aya thinks that wealth is distributed fairly. Aya, who is Aya?
The first lady.
That's false?
False.
Number two, Adriana?
That the world has become polluted. Well, I think it's true.
Okay, what about one? Okay, Monica, what do you think number 3?
Pin says someone has found a solution to hunger. False.
And number 4, Patty.
Someone to invest in new jobs is true.
It's true. All right, let's check your answers. So Aya thinks that wealth is distributed fairly. Where is that?
I just wish we distributed wealth more fairly in the last.
So it's false. Very good. Perfect. Number 2, Luis feels bad that the world has become polluted. Where is that?
I just wish everywhere hadn't gotten so polluted.
Is that true or false?
True.
True. Luis feels bad. Okay. Is that true or false?
It's true.
It's true. Perfect. Number 3, Pin says someone has found a solution to hunger.
False.
I really wish someone
would find a solution.
False.
That's false. And number 4, Tom wants someone to invest in new jobs.
I wish the government would do something.
I hope they put more invest in job creation.
Where is that true? It's true.
Yes.
Perfect. Yes. Now let's take a look at the grammar part of it. Wish and hope. When you use wish for a situation in the present, we use the past form. That is to imagine a different situation in the present. For example, Aya wishes we could eradicate poverty. She wishes the gap between rich and poor was or were smaller. So we are using wish we could. Wishes the gap was or were smaller. The tense, or actually the verb, is in simple past, right? Could or was were. Is in simple past. Why is in simple past? What does it mean that it's in simple past? It means it's in the present. Let's take a look at this example more closely. There are so many children suffering of starvation in the world. Is this in the past or in the present?
Present.
Present.
In the present. So let's talk about I wish in the present. I wish there weren't. There. There are. I wish there weren't. Yes. I wish they ate at least 3 times a day. Suffering of starvation. I wish they ate. Okay. Now, who agrees with these sentences?
I do.
I agree.
All right, let's go for another example. Trash. Trash disposal and collection is a big problem in my neighborhood. Now, this is for real. This is what my neighborhood looks like. It's really awful. I wish it wasn't. Now, take a look at that. I wish it wasn't. Is that the correct form?
Yes.
That's right.
I wish it weren't. What's the difference? This is the most common one, but this is the correct one.
Instead of you are talking about it, weren't, it weren't.
It weren't.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Okay, another sentence example. I wish people took better care of their trash. Once again, people took. That's a simple past sentence next to wish. And when we have a simple past next to wish, that means it's in the present. Next. All right, now we have wish plus past perfect to imagine the past. Luis wishes everywhere hadn't gotten so polluted. So we're going to work with this one about the past. Here is our picture and our story. Last year, tons and tons of trash ended up in rivers. This is also true. This happens in my wife's town. It's a town called Valle del Rio. And it looks awful, like, well, not as bad as the picture, but it looks bad. Have you seen rivers like this?
No.
No.
Just in the TV.
Just the TV. Well, it's real. I wish that trash hadn't ended up in those rivers. Now a music hadn't ended. What is that? Is that past perfect?
Past perfect.
Why? Because I'm talking about the past, last year. Another example. I wish that the government had taken better care of it. Okay, another example?
Yes.
Yes.
There is another picture right there. Now, what's the picture about?
Unemployment.
Unemployment people.
Unemployment. Last year alone, millions of people lost their jobs and weren't able to buy enough food for their families. Did you hear about this situation here in Mexico because of the COVID?
Yes.
This is a real fact. This actually happened, and it was horrible here in Acapulco.
Everywhere, I think.
It was horrible everywhere.
Yes.
I wish they hadn't lost their jobs.
Past perfect.
I wish they had been able to buy enough food.
Are you in Acapulco, teacher?
Yes, I am. All right, tell me when we can go to the next slide.
We can.
Yes, we can now.
Yes? Good. Now, once again, now we're going to use wish plus would plus verb. What is that? This wish, would plus verb is for things you want other people to do. Other people to do. Or for things you can't control. For example, Pin wishes someone would solve the hunger problem. Tom wishes the government would do something. There. Let's take a look at this. One more picture. What do you see in the picture?
Hunger.
I once donated money to a hunger project. Now, the wish is not for the past. The wish is for the present, but for somebody else, other people to do. So when I wish somebody else to do something, I use wish.
I wish
Plus would plus verb.
more people would donate.
Would donate. Yes, I wish more people would donate. So I once donated money to a hunger project. I wish those shows would really help those poor people. But your example is also really good, Monica. Can you please repeat it?
I wish, what did I say? I wish more people would donate.
Hold on,
money.
it's it. Nah, wait. I wish, continue.
More people.
Yeah.
Would also
Yes.
donate money.
Would also actually.
Maybe you can add rich people only.
Yes, good. You can do that. Yes, that's right. There. Perfect. Okay, let's go for the next example. What do you see in the next picture?
Water pollution.
Water pollution. In my neighborhood, people dump their sewage in the river. Have you seen this? I have. In my town, this is what happens in my town, somewhere in Morelos. I wish they wouldn't do that. I wish the city county would install the correct pipelines and direct them to a proper facility. So that's what we have. Wish, would, plus verb in simple form. That's when you wish somebody do something. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Next.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're going to work with hope. Use hope to talk about things that you want to be true about the future, present, or past. Tom hopes they will create more new jobs. I hope that makes sense. I hope I didn't say anything silly. So with hope, you use all the tenses. So hope is a lot easier. Hope in the future, hope in the present, and hope in the past. Yeah, that's easy. Let's take a look at some examples. What do you see in the picture?
People
Employees.
their jobs.
People couldn't find a job because of the COVID-19. Their families suffered because of that. I hope they will find a good paying job when the quarantine is over.
Okay.
Who agrees with me? Thank you.
I do.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Look, this is in the
Future.
Future.
future, when the quarantine is over. I hope they can find one today. What is that?
Present.
Present.
The present. You see? And there is no difference. You only change your tense.
Mm-hmm.
I hope they didn't suffer too much. What is that?
Past.
In the past. Easy. Yes?
Yes.
All right. So here are all of the structures for wish and hope. In conversation,
I wish I were.
I wish I were, and I wish it were
It were.
are correct. People often say, I wish I was, and I wish it was. That's the most common in conversation. But correct is, I wish it were. There. What do you see on the screen?
Garbage.
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 Mountains of garbage.
Very specific. Specific.
Plastic.
Plastic.
Yes. To talk about the present, wish plus passport. To talk about the past,
Past perfect.
Wish, past plus past participle.
past participle.
No, past perfect.
To talk about a solution,
Wish plus
Would.
and remember, this is about the present. And to talk about hopes,
Present, past,
future.
and future.
oh, I'm sorry. Now, look at the trash. Can you tell me I wish in the past? Not in the past. I wish in the present, please.
I wish there weren't a lot of trash.
Well, it's with the demonstrative there, so you can say there wasn't.
I
wish the garbage weren't a big problem.
That's not a pronoun. That's the subject.
I wish
The garbage.
People recycle all the plastic at home.
I wish
at
it
the
weren't.
houses.
Yes.
I wish it weren't a lot of garbage.
No, you can say there. I wish there, but it's there.
I'm
is a
sorry, it
demonstrative.
weren't. It.
There is a demonstrative and it's more correct to what you're saying. So I wish there wasn't. Because there is a demonstrative. It's not a pronoun.
Okay, so it weren't.
No, there wasn't.
May I say one?
Yes, go right ahead.
I wish more people were aware. Aware? Oh,
Yes, we're aware, yes. Okay, Alicia, do you want me to repeat it to you?
Yes, please.
Okay. I wish there wasn't so much trash. This is a demonstrative, it's not a pronoun.
If we would use I,
The pronoun.
she, he.
Yes,
it
I,
could
he,
be
she,
where.
it. Yes.
That is not pronoun. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, Alicia?
Yes, okay.
Okay. Now let's try to do one in the past. Talk about the past, please. Nobody?
I'm thinking. It would be okay.
This is the past perfect, right? That should be the past perfect.
I wish my family had used in a better way the bottles.
Very good, Monica. Excellent. Somebody else?
repeat your example, please.
What?
Repeat the example.
I wish my family had used in a better way the plastic bottle.
Thank you.
Had used.
Somebody else? No? Adriana Martinez, Adriana Diaz, Michelle, Ari, Patty, Alicia.
I'm thinking.
You're thinking.
Yes.
I would like you to take the picture as the guide. The picture is for you as the guide. Because I have more pictures. I have this picture, for example. What does this picture resemble? What is the intention of the picture?
The global warming.
Global warming. So let's talk about the present, the past, and a solution. Let's begin with the present.
I wish some animals were in a better place.
Okay. Do you know what idioms are, guys?
For what?
Idioms.
Mediums? Oh, idioms.
Sayings. Okay. What does in a better place mean? It's not in general. It's not 100% of the time. But when you talk about somebody, for example, if you happen to say the teacher is
Oh.
in a better place, it means, yes, that's what it means. The
Okay.
teacher
Okay.
died. Yes. So
Yes.
when you say, I wish the animals
Sorry.
were in a better place, that means you wish the animals
We're dead.
were dead.
Sorry.
It's okay. What you can say is, I wish the animals were not in a better place. Let's erase that one. You can say,
Could have a better life.
okay.
In their habitat.
I wish
Could
the
have.
animals could have a better life.
Okay. Because
Or
now your sentence is in simple past with could.
okay.
Yes. Okay. Good. Another example?
Sorry, teacher, I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm confused about past form and past participle.
Yes, this is supposed to be past perfect.
Ah, okay. Yeah, thanks.
I am sorry about that. I'm gonna fix it. Okay. Another idea? Nobody?
I wish people didn't drive cars a lot.
There you go. That's a good one. I wish people didn't drive so much.
Not so much.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, good. Let's work with the past. Talk about the past. For example, yes, for example, 2, 3 decades ago, my goodness, I'm getting there. 3 decades ago, the ozone layer was disappearing because of hair product aerosols. You guys didn't know about that, huh?
Yes,
I wasn't
know.
born.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I'm old.
When I was a little kid, the hair gel was in a spray can. Yeah, you know about that, right? That's still used.
Also the other end.
But, well, okay, the other ones. But back in the day, the hair styling aerosol can was producing a lot of chemicals and damaged the ozone layer. Not only that, many other chemicals in other places too, but that was so popular. So the campaign started against that product. So 3 decades ago, people used so much that hair fixing stuff that it damaged the ozone layer. And when the ozone layer was damaged, the Earth's temperature shifted. So that's the past. Can you tell me a wish about the past?
May I say another, teacher?
Go right ahead.
I wish the people in the past had thought more in our planet destruction
In our what? Planets?
In our planet destruction.
Planets, yes.
Or okay.
I wish the spray hair hadn't been invented.
Very good. That's the spray thing. David, it might be your internet, mister. But I'll start it again. Tell me when you guys can see it, please.
I can see it now.
Yeah.
Can you see it? David,
Yes.
can you see it, David?
The polar bears.
Polar bear in London.
I hope you can see it, mister.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about solution, guys. Yes, the solution. That's to talk about what you wish somebody
Hello,
did.
teacher. Can
Yes,
you
mister.
me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you see the picture?
I can see the screen.
You can't? Mister, can you hear me?
It might be his internet, because
I think it's his internet. Mister, if you can hear me, ask your family members and friends to get disconnected from the Wi-Fi signal. Tell them you have only 15 more minutes to finish, and then they can reconnect in 15 minutes. That'll give you a chance to finish the class. David, can you hear me? All right, guys, so to talk about a solution, wish plus would plus verb. For example, oh my gosh, not
But
right.
Mr. Jesus, can
Yes.
we use another,
Yes.
instead of would, can we use could in a solution?
With a wish, yes. Hold on, guys, I'll be right back.
It's, oh my gosh, it's an earthquake.
Really?
I think, I don't know.
Are you in Acapulco too?
No.
It is more common in Acapulco. My sister is
Yes, it is.
And it's people
Is
screaming.
anybody from the group from Acapulco?
No, I think
No,
no. But I am in Morelos, so I hope not to have the réplica. Alex, ven aquí rápido. Come, ven, mi amor.
Now?
It's ven, mi amor. Ven con mamá. Ven con mamá.
In Mexico is in Mexico too.
Really? Are you feeling it?
I think
Oh
we are
my
going to
God,
finish
yes,
the class
yes,
right
yes,
now,
yes.
everyone.
I am in, yo estoy en el estado de México y se siente.
It's okay.
Sí.
No pasa nada. Ven con mamá.
Oh my goodness.
Está temblando.
Nos vemos, chicas.
Bye, bye, bye.
Oh my goodness, that is so scary.
Yes, where are you, Adi?
I'm in Guadalajara.
Okay.
Well, Zapopan, Jalisco.
Okay.
From Tamaulipas, so I have never felt one before. So I don't know how it feels.
Oh my goodness. I'm in Michoacan, so I'm near. I'm near to.
So have you ever felt like?
Yes, yes. But not too strong like them.
So Mr. Jesus disconnected, right?
Yeah.
I hope he's all right. Because I think I saw like moving the.
Now it's moving to here.
Really?
Yes.
But like a lot or?
Just a little bit. I'm in the second floor and it's moving. Yes, let me go down.
Okay, be careful.
Thank you.
Bye.
Este fue el guerrero. Nosotros estamos bien, estuvo fuerte y un poquito largo, pero todo ya está bien aquí. Sí, claro, que sí, amor, porque va a ser aquí. ¿Te pica? Sí. ¿Va a volver? Puede que sí.
Are you okay, Monica? Are you okay, Monica?
Yes, sorry, I left the microphone
No, don't
open.
worry. I think Mr. Jesus left and many start feeling in Mexico and
It was
hard?
Yes, it was hard and it was long here. And I thought when I saw him, I thought it was going to come here and it happened.
Wow.
So,
I am from the state of Mexico, and we never felt something like that.
it
Never.
was hard.
Oh,
Yes.
Alicia, so are you?
The power went off. Say that again. Oh my gosh. I did.
So Alicia, are you right now in Mexico?
Yes.
And how was it?
It was
mi
not so
cuerpo
hard,
bien,
but we
¿no?
feel, but we never felt something like that in the state of Mexico, right here where I live, close to the pyramids of Teotihuacan.
Oh, so you don't get to feel
No.
Un temblor fuerte, mi amor.
But today we did feel it.
My goodness. Well, I think the class will be over. I think everyone's safe. Let's just
Yes.
let's just
I hope everybody it's okay, and the
put it
teacher.
We can
the
just
WhatsApp
let
group.
them know that we are okay.
Yes.
Okay, guys. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Because I think we are going to eat a piece of bread.
A piece of bread. Yes. And right here it's raining a lot. It's very cold and it's raining a lot.
Did you feel Adi or you didn't feel it? Adi Martinez.
No, not me. Not here in Guadalajara. And like I said, I'm from Tamaulipas, so that never happens over there. We have hurricanes and other stuff, but not
earthquakes.
Not
I
earthquakes.
felt just like seconds, but yes, here in Michoacán too.
Wow.
I'm very near to Guerrero, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, it feels.
I am from Iguala Guerrero.
I hope teacher it's okay.
yes, I just put a message in the group. I think the class will be over, so let's just wait for him to send us a message.
Yes.
Because I don't think he's coming back.
Not now.
But be careful if you need to go out from your houses.
Thank you, everyone.
Yes, thank you.
I'm gonna go because
Thank you. Take care,
power is
everybody.
Yes.
Be safe.
See you
Have a good
tomorrow.
night.
See you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.